एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल इनफाइनाइट वाइटलिटी वाइब्स। मैं हूँ आपकी हेल्थ कोच मीनू। इतनी ठंड पड़ रही है तो मैंने सोचा आज एक गर्मा गर्म टॉपिक के ऊपर बात की जाए, चाय या कॉफ़ी, विच वन इज बेटर फॉर यू। वैसे चाय हमारे भारत की दिल की धड़कन है, बट कॉफ़ी ऑल्सो हैज़ अ ह्यूज फैन बेस, स्पेशली इन साउथ इंडिया। सो लेट्स डीप डाइव इनटू द हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स, टेस्ट, कल्चर एंड एवरीथिंग इन बिटवीन टू अंडरस्टैंड विच वन इज बेटर फॉर यू। Let's start with tea, a drink which defines Indian culture. From morning wake-up calls to evening gossips, chai has something which most of the Indians cannot live without. A simple adrak chai or a flavorful masala chai. Tea has a strong hold on our hearts and our taste buds. Chai एक emotion है, फिर चाहे मेहमान घर आए हो, खुशी का मौका हो, बारिश हो रही हो या ठंड पड़ रही हो, एक कप चाय हो जाए। Let's break down the health benefit. Black tea, which is a base for most of the masala chai recipe in India. It has a compound called polyphenol, which helps in improving the heart health by reducing the bad cholesterol. Tea also has a unique benefit because it contains L-theanine, which is an amino acid, which helps in managing the stress level and promotes the calmness. So unlike coffee, tea will not give you those jitters and it won't make you anxious. Let's talk about coffee, which is as beloved in India, especially in the regions of Karnataka and Kerala, where the South Indian filter coffee reigns the supreme. Coffee in South India is an art form. The rich and strong filter coffee keeps the energy going. It is made from the blend of dark roasted beans and chicory. The brewing process, which takes time, gives it a deep and robust flavor. Coffee comes with its own health benefits. Unlike tea, coffee is high on caffeine, making it a strong, powerful stimulant which helps in boosting your mood, keeps you alert, focused, and energized. It's no surprise that people around the world love to start their day with a strong cup of coffee. Where studies have shown that coffee can help in improving the brain functions like memory retention, and it even helps in reducing the risk of some neurological diseases like Alzheimer and Parkinson. On top of it, coffee is loaded with antioxidants. Just like tea, it also helps in reducing the risk of getting type 2 diabetes. Research also shows that a moderate consumption of coffee can help you lowering the risk of getting cardiovascular diseases. Let's talk about the big factor. Both tea and coffee has caffeine and tannin. It's just that they differ in the amount. Coffee is high on caffeine, whereas tea is high on tannins. If you are somebody who needs that kick to get the day going, then coffee is your best friend. On the other hand, if you're somebody who is sensitive towards caffeine and doesn't want to feel jittery, then tea is the best option. The low level of caffeine in the tea makes it gentler, long lasting. It gives you the boost of energy without any crash. Tannin is not good for the digestive system because it inhibits the digestive enzymes and also interferes with the nutrient absorption. Tannin also leads to decreased bowel movement, leading to constipation. On the other hand, caffeine works as a stimulator for our nervous system, which helps in keeping us more active, focused, and alert. If you're somebody who needs to stay awake late in the night or you are feeling sluggish, then caffeine can give you that kick of energy. However, it is advised not to use the caffeine in excess because it may increase the anxiety and heart rate. Mostly tea and coffee are being looked upon as villains in our life. So do we really need to stop consuming tea and coffee? Let's understand the con of these drinks. The reason why we are advised to stay away from tea and coffee is because both these drinks are addictive. It's not like consuming tea and coffee is like consuming poison. No, it is not. If you can keep your consumption in moderation, like maybe a cup or two in a day, then it's perfectly okay to enjoy your tea and coffee. Now, what suits you totally depends upon your preferences, your health goals, and your taste buds. Excess intake of tea and coffee can interfere with the iron and calcium absorption in your body. Remember, these problem arises only when you consume in excess or at the wrong time. Like caffeine in the evening may disturb your sleep. At the end of the day, both tea and coffee have their own sets of pros and cons. The key is moderation and choosing as per your lifestyle. Whether you're enjoying tea on the street of Delhi or enjoying a filter coffee in Bangalore, both the drinks can be part of your balanced, healthy lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and do let me know in the comment which is your favorite drink, tea or coffee. Subscribe my channel for more some fun discussions and health tips. Until my next video, stay healthy, stay energized, and cheers to whatever you're drinking.